we should do a strip search.
Excuse me?
Definitely strip search. So if you could take off your pants, turn around.
Is this really necessary?
Stop, right there.
What's wrong?
Nothing, everything's right.
You move very well. You must work out a lot.
So, oh yeah, that's the spot.
People are watching this.
They are the picture of physical perfection. Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 hottest male athletes.
I went to Michigan, now I play for New England. I'm the quarterback, you moron!
For this list, we've chosen athletes from a variety of sports that soar above the rest in terms of attractiveness. Our choices are based on a mixture of fan votes, popularity, and our own personal preferences.
The time for training is over. Now is the time for resting and letting your body recover and get ready to go fast.
Number 10, Eric Decker.
I don't feel like you've gotten your chance to just unobjectively, without a shirt on, talk about your experience. You look awesome.
With his chiseled jawline, deep brown eyes, and consistently effective play, you'd expect this wide receiver for the New York Jets to have a head so big it wouldn't fit through the locker room door.
This would never have worked if you, Eric, had been a diva, correct?
I don't know. I guess maybe
he's got tendencies.
But by all accounts, Eric Decker is just a nice guy who does his job and does it well, while looking good, of course.
Touchdown, Decker!
With his equally hot country star wife, Jessie James, by his side, things are only getting better for Mr. Decker, who's called Zoolander by some teammates, partly due to his looks and partly due to his ad campaign for Buffalo David Baton. Needless to say, his love for the game and his killer smile absolutely floor us.
I know that Deck's in it for the right reasons.
Number 9, Hidetoshi Nakata.
Come closer. Come on. You like that? More? No f***ing way.
Those of us in the West may not be up to date on our Japanese football, but this handsome devil is regarded as one of the greatest of his generation. He's competed in the Olympics, participated in various FIFA World Cups, and his involvement as a member of various Italian football clubs was so well received that he was awarded one of the country's highest honors. And he accomplished all of this in just 10 years before retiring with dignity, looking damn fine as he did so.
I think fans can imagine that I have maybe good legs, but maybe not upper body, like a muscle in my arms, like a chest. So I think I can give them a good image again.
Despite his departure from the sport, he's maintained his athletic physique, and his heavy involvement in the fashion industry ensures that he's always looking sharp whenever we lay eyes on him.
Fashion is just like very simple, because I wear.
Number 8, Cam Newton.
I think I can do things that the prototypical quarterback can't, but at the same time, I still have to do the things that makes any successful quarterback successful.
This Carolina Panthers QB didn't just step onto the football field, he exploded onto it. Drafted back in 2011, he's the only player in recent memory to nab the Heisman Trophy, a national championship win, and to be the first overall draft pick within 1 year. And that's without even mentioning the insane amount of accolades he was awarded in 2015.
And the 2015 AP Most Valuable Player is Cam Newton.
With his energetic and youthful personality and characteristic maturity on and off the field, he's definitely on a personal winning streak and is quickly becoming something of a fashion icon.
I told you the boy Cam Newton. Look at his shoes. Look at the jacket and then look at the shoes. Look at him. Whoa! Look at the satchel.
Plus, all those NFL workouts have given him quite the body, one that we'd hate to take on in a game, but love to look at.
Without the fans, it wouldn't be no me. Thank you for supporting me in an unwavering way for so much in my career.
Number 7, Matt Kemp.
My first game was in Washington, D.C. My first 3 at-bats, I struck out, and I made an error. It was terrible. And then my last at-bat, I got a hit, and I was like, oh, maybe it's not that hard.
He's transitioned from center to right fielder, and from one All-Star team to the next. This 2-time Gold Glove and Silver Slugger Award winner is now a prominent star of the San Diego Padres, bringing not only talent to the team, but also a dashing smile. and maybe a bit of paparazzi attention, as the former flame of both Khloe Kardashian and Rihanna.
My grandma, she likes to get on the internet and to look at pictures of me. She would be like, "What are you doing? You can't do that." And I'm like, "Grandma, we're in the pool, like having fun. What do you want me to do? I gotta live my life."
But aside from his high-profile romances, it's nice to hear that Kemp is deeply invested in children's charities, even forming his own.
He didn't have a long time to live. He said not longer than a month and a half, so after the game, I just decided to go over there and, shake his hand, meet him.
His humble demeanor just adds to his overall charm, a charm that is also aided by his athletic build and meaningful body art. Now that's a home run we can get behind.
Sorry, I just got lost in your eyes.
Number 6, Fredrik Ljungberg.
No, but that for me is one of the things that I really enjoy about it. I can just walk in the tracksuit and walk my dog, and nobody cares. That never happens in England, so that's positive about it.
It's safe to say if you see the words Calvin Klein model on any athlete's resume, he's gonna make it on a list like this. But let's not diminish the accomplishments of Freddie Ljungberg, who's one of the greatest football players ever to come out of Sweden.
Became a straightaway fan of Freddie Ljungberg when I saw Sweden playing against England. And I was so much impressed by him.
Ljungberg spent most of his career as a winger for the British football club Arsenal, while also representing his native country during various Euro and World Cups.
And here's the goal, finally, Ljungberg scores.
As it turns out, he wasn't just setting the pitch on fire with goals, but also as an underwear model for the aforementioned Calvin Klein. If you do some homework, you may come across a few ads featuring the Swedish hunk showing off his ball skills. Is it getting hot in here?
What I wear for underwear, I think you call it boxer brief.
Number 5, Tom Evans.
He dreams about Tom Evans, pubs and donuts.
His sporting career may have been a short one, as was his stint in a boy band, but this rugby player certainly made an impact. Playing wing for the Glasgow Warriors, a nearly fatal neck injury cost him his career as an athlete.
I kind of ducked my head due to my lip, obviously because it was in quite a bad state, and that was probably obviously the reason for what happened.
It's not all doom and gloom, however, as he's gone on to make quite the name for himself as a male model. And let us tell you, he is not afraid to let everything show. And we mean everything.
I'm really looking forward to wearing all the spandex.
Leaving the rugby world clearly didn't diminish his enthusiasm for working out. Whether he's suited up or on display for all to see, we're extremely grateful he's not camera shy.
As you can tell, it's getting warmer now. Just been sprayed. It's cooled me down actually, and hopefully I'll get sprayed a bit more later on.
Number 4, Cristiano Ronaldo. He's regarded as one of the best football players of all time, and he's proved it again and again on the pitch.
It's Ronaldo who's getting there first!
This forward has set too many records to list, but some of his greatest accomplishments include being chosen captain of the Portuguese national team, becoming Real Madrid's all-time top scorer, and being picked as 2015's most liked person on Facebook.
Thank you everyone. Finally, I achieved 100 million fans on Facebook.
He's got the technique, the wealth, and the charm to turn him into Portugal's biggest heartthrob, as well as the style and status to become a fashion icon.
You wear the shirts and feel comfortable, I think this is the most important thing.
Even if you ignore his toned and sleek frame, 5 minutes listening to that voice and he's bound to be your player of choice.
I think it's a fantastic combination. Underwear, shirts, amazing.
Number 3, Tom Brady.
Hey, can you tell me where the Under Armour Cold Black golf gear is? Yeah, I just, moved out here and haven't had a chance to unpack my golf stuff, so I'm kind of looking for some shirts.
Wow. Are you
Tom
from
Brady.
Boston?
He's led the Patriots to the Super Bowl 6 times, took the lead during the team's undefeated season, and is considered among the greatest quarterbacks in history.
He becomes the 4th quarterback in NFL history to reach the 400 touchdown passing plateau.
For a guy who's pushing 40, Tom Brady's still got that youthful charm about him, along with a chiseled look and piercing blue eyes that are simply irresistible.
I just love playing. I don't want it to go away anytime soon. Be in a situation where they say, well, you're 37, I'm still thinking 37. I feel like I'm 27, and I just want to keep doing it.
If you need any more evidence of his hotness, just take a look at his Brazilian supermodel wife, Gisele Bündchen. With multiple endorsement deals under his belt and enough of a personality to have appeared in various films and TV shows, Tom Terrific does not disappoint.
Wait, Mr. Brady, take your goddamn teddy bear with you! Holy shit, perfect spiral!
Number 2, Nacho Figueras.
I started playing polo when I was 9 years old, and
My thing first was loving the game more than I love the horses, and I think that as my polo career evolved, I got to love the horses more than the game itself.
Polo may not seem like a conventional hot guy sport, but when you see Ignacio Nacho Figueras riding suavely atop his horse, you might reconsider. Sure, he's one of the world's greatest polo players, playing for the Black Watch polo team in various championships.
Do you feel here, though, in the U.S., you've been playing for several years here, has it been getting more popular?
So the whole purpose of this Web Clicquot Polo Classic started with the idea of bringing polo to the people, bringing polo to New York.
This native Argentinian became the face of Ralph Lauren Black Label in 2005, helping to raise the profile of his chosen sport as well as the brand.
Polo Black, it's a sexy, sophisticated fragrance that I use at night when I go to restaurants with my wife and when I spend time in New York.
His accent, the way he rocks an open shirt, and his easy handling of steeds gives him an air of royalty and class, encouraging Vanity Fair readers to vote him as the second most handsome man in the world in 2009, ahead of Brad Pitt.
You scared? You suicidal? Only in the morning.
Before we unveil our #1 pick, here are a few honorable mentions.
Are you an athlete?
I am. You have to put yourself in a mindset that when you do get in to get some reps, that you make those reps just like they would be in a game.
Now we know you can stop pucks, but do you think you can stop pies?
Piece of cake.
As much as I can thank the fans as much as possible for their understanding and their support, because I love what I get to do and I want to do it at the very best and the highest level.
Just a great position there, and then as he starts back down, he maintains his spine angle beautifully. As he comes through the shot, just immaculate, isn't it, Gary?
#1, David Beckham.
I gotta say, we mention your name and everyone just goes bonkers. They love screaming for you all around New York City. I've never seen bigger billboards for any human being in my life.
He went from Manchester United to England's national team to a global sex symbol in the blink of an eye, and is still adored to this day.
Oh, that must get so old.
Playing for a variety of clubs both within his home country and across the pond, he's now retired and focused more on charity and business.
And I think over the years people have seen how personal it is to me. I don't think people have ever seen me put something out or be part of something that doesn't involve me being involved in the process 110%.
An officer of the most excellent order of the British Empire, who happens to have a modeling career that would make anyone's knees buckle, and multiple endorsement deals, Bex hasn't done too bad for himself.
On the Super Bowl, they're doing a thing where you can choose the ending of the commercial. Yeah. So it's for H&M, for bodywear, it's called covered or uncovered. It's a hashtag thing for Twitter. Yeah. So you can, I think I know what's gonna win. Yeah. I mean, why even have the contest? I mean, really.
Questionable haircuts aside, Mr. Golden Ball's Adonis-esque body and hauntingly gorgeous gaze define him as the pinnacle of male sexiness in the sporting world.
In fact, it is a rare man who can be that tough on the field and also have his own line of underwear.
Do you agree with our list? Which male athlete do you think is the hottest?
If I have the right opportunity, obviously, I love playing the game so much, and I feel like I'm in the best shape of my life. And
you seem it. Yep.
For more sexy and sporty top 10s published every day, be sure to subscribe to MsMojo.
Let me see.
It's pretty ugly. Yeah.
Turns out it is possible. Yeah.